Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. I'm Black Belt Bobman,
And this is C-Euro.
and this is the final unversed mission. These guys are called launching plants, and the goal is to hit them to the point that they launch into the air, and then hit them in the air, and they drop points. And
Okay.
the goal is to get points. Oh, I guess I never
Oh.
showed this off. This is her final ultimate combo finisher, where she
That's handy.
creates a bunch of balls and balls happen. But yeah, this isn't
Air
too
combo
hard.
and stuff. Alright.
Yeah, her air combo is really good because it hits multiple times. It hits more times than normal.
Do you have to do a specific move to launch them, or
No,
is
you
it
just
just
have
hit
to
them
hit
enough?
them. But
Oh,
if you
that's
can
boring.
get moves that hit all of them at once, because if you don't continue to hit them, they fall really quickly. So if they're all in the air, you want to be able to have them all in the air and do something like this, and that drops a ton. Yeah, it did drop like 50, almost 50. I forget how many you actually have to get to win this. It's really easy as Aqua, and I remember I had some problems with it as Terra. I'm not really sure why, because this is really easy, but she hits
Well,
a
she's
lot
more nimble.
Yeah, she
You
hits
kept-
a lot
you
more
kept
than
telling me.
normal. She's more nimble, according to the in-game description. So I think you have to get like 300 or something. I don't even know.
Time up. Oh, you couldn't get 400?
It's
Oh,
okay,
well.
I still won. So you get the illusion L, so you can turn into one of those guys. So basically what you do when you turn into them is you hang out in the ground and
Maybe give somebody...
you shoot your little things at people, and then when your thing charges up, you do the poison move, which is actually pretty good, and then you can like headbutt them like that.
Yeah, but the trade-off is that you have to be an oddish. And that sucks.
Basically. No, Oddish is awesome, fuck you. So this was Donald's other finishing move that I didn't get to show off in the previous video. You get some pretty good moves when you so you have to hit multiple buttons and it fires off more
I thought we saw this
powerful.
one.
No, because they're more
Fireworks?
powerful fireworks,
Oh,
and they cause like big like nuclear
rainbow
explosions.
explosions.
Yeah. So this is the quotes ultimate arena match called Villains Vendetta. In vanilla Birth by Sleep, it was you had to have a you had to max out your arena level to get it. In this one, it's only level 25 because they added in a couple new ones. But Villains Vendetta is you fight all the bosses, a bunch of bosses all in a row. This is her ultimate shot lock. It's not doing a lot of damage because these guys have really high stats, but it's actually really good. So I just basically equipped a bunch of triple Firagas because that stuns them, and that's really all you need.
All of the bosses?
Pretty much every boss is stunned by it, yeah. This video is subtitled Aqua trivializes Villains Vendetta because she doesn't really need to try.
I was gonna say, you've been talking for the whole game about how broken Aqua is, but you don't really...
Well, I
Have
mean,
you
that's
shown
because
it
I
off?
never got to show this off. So I figured I would just show her taking on all of the Iron Imprisoners in one go by just using triple Firaga and shot locks over and over, because her shot locks also stun them. Like she does a little dance number.
Figure skating. Yeah.
Dancing. It's ballet.
Well, this is enthralling. So far.
A lot of Firagas happening.
A lot of fire.
At some point
These
I...
little, like, cube things. I missed something.
Rhythm mixer.
Over to you. Okay.
Which, again, attacks don't do a lot of damage, but if you can just stun lock them to death, you don't really have to care.
Words to live by. Definitely. Stunlock everyone you meet.
That's what I do with my charming good looks.
That's how I got my first job. I just stunlocked everybody in the interview.
I did that the other day, except it was like the opposite. Like, the interview lasted like 4 minutes. That's how bad it was. It's pretty amazing, actually. I'm pretty impressed that I was able to do something like that.
Should I congratulate you?
Probably not.
Alright.
So, triple fire raga. Sure is a lot of that going.
Well, can't wait to see this 7 more times.
It's okay, I speed up.
Slight variations, okay.
There's 8 bosses. So the second one is this guy. Thankfully, one of the bosses is not the Mimic Master, because fuck that guy. He's stunned by fire ragas. And shot locks.
Well, he is a pumpkin after all. Oh, I carved a jack-o'-lantern the other day.
Was it into a Kingdom Hearts shape?
No, like a goofy... Actually looked a little bit like that. Actually, the one my girlfriend carved looked a little more sinister like that. Hers also turned out better than mine. It's the first time she's ever carved one. So... And then we put them out on porch.
Yeah.
After Halloween.
Whoops. Yeah, so if you can just fire raga these dudes, it's really just trivial. But yeah, her attacks really, none of her attacks do that much damage, and she's on like level 40 something, so it's pretty impressive that they have such fucking high defense. Even like Blade Charge does almost no damage. Still stuns him though. Yeah, Seeker Mine is actually really good. What are you doing? Why are you breaking things?
I can eat you. I guess there are no seats in there?
I guess not, no. I can hear background noises in your mic.
Oh. Sorry.
Are you making food?
No.
Alright. Okay, so let's speed up the rest of these, because...
Thank you.
So this guy... He doesn't necessarily get stunned by these moves, but... still pretty easy. Oh, and the music I'm using is from Dream Drop Distance.
Oh.
Yes. In case you didn't recognize it.
Actually,
this is the first boss.
Thank you.
This is the first boss fight. It's against a big monkey or something. It's something really weird.
It usually is.
Well, it's weird. It's a weird game because of the Dream Eaters. They're like fucking weird. Like, one of the bosses is a giant lobster. It's a very strange game. But I thought this was cool music, and Dream Drop Distance is a good game, so... Okay, so second Iron Imprisoner. So watch as I just stand here shooting him with fireballs for several minutes.
Oh, so you got it paired up such that they their cooldowns don't overlap.
Well, yeah, I mean her recovery is fast enough that they don't, right? So I can just sort of shoot him with fireballs.
Great.
And oh, more fireballs. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Fire beats everything. Usually.
Yep, okay, he's dead. Third boss is this guy. Surprise! He's weak against fireballs. Although Secret Mines do a ton of damage to him too. For some reason because I guess Fireballs give you Rhythm Mixer, so I just keep getting Rhythm Mixer. Or maybe, no, it must be Mines. I keep almost dying and then being like, nope. Yep, so that was easy. Now Iron Imprisoner 3. Again, completely trivialized. I'm pretty sure all these bosses have the same stats. Or at least all the Iron Imprisoners do, they just have varying degrees of HP.
Okay.
So it's like, yep, fireballs, fireballs, oh, more fireballs. Yep. So this happened.
Yeah.
For a really long period of time. Oh, so the music changed. This is some different music from Dream Drop Distance, and if I told you what it was from, it'd be a spoiler. So I'm not going to tell you what it's from, but just know that it's a spoiler, and it's awesome music. So
it's awesome.
then you fight Trinity Armor again, and takes a little bit more damage than the other guys, thankfully.
Oh, I'll bet I know what this music is about.
Well,
Maybe.
the final world.
Never mind.
The final world in Dream Drop Distance is a secret, so this has to do with it.
Okay.
And I don't want to spoil what the final world is in that
Musical motifs and shit.
Yeah.
Technical terms. I'm learning new words through video games. And not just that Mario TV is just typing and shit. Or typing of the dead.
Did you just see that they just released Typing of the Dead Overkill?
I saw that.
It's like...
I have no idea what it's about, but...
Well, did you play House of the Dead
besides
Overkill?
typing.
No, did you play House of the Dead Overkill?
I did not, no.
It was originally for Wii.
I don't think so.
It was originally for Wii, and then they ported it to the PS3 because of the Move, like they did so many games, such as Dead Space Extraction. There were a couple others, I think, too. But anyway, it's this ridiculous game. I think somebody made a montage. There's this... It's basically a 70s, like, B movie, and it's like G is this, like, rookie cop, and his partner is this crazy black dude, and he says motherfucker every other word, and somebody made a montage of every time he says motherfucker, and it's like 4.5 minutes long. It's a really funny game. It's like super lewd and disgusting and graphic and hilarious, and I think...
Does it actually have anything to do with typing?
Well, yeah, so House of the Dead Overkill was just a regular shooter, and then Typing of the Dead Overkill is that game, but where you type. Just like how House of the Dead is... Or Typing of the Dead is House of the Dead, but you type. It's basically the same thing. Same idea. So, Iron Imprisoner 4 is very difficult to trivialize because it's very difficult. He has such a quick recovery after you stun him that it's actually difficult to get multiple Firagas off. But, especially once you go into a command form, it slows you down so much that,
Is he throwing pieces of the scenery at you? That's awesome.
Yeah, that was one of his moves. But yeah, once you can actually get these going, it's fine, but then you'll see once I turn into this, I'm not going to be able to stun him again. So it's really annoying, you know, the command forms actually fuck you over really bad. Because the transformations take an extra, like, second, and you need that second.
Frames.
Yeah.
Frame counts. Whoa.
Yeah, frame perfect.
No tool assistance here. None required.
Spin 360, triple Firaga, no scope. Headshot. I should have used Skrillex's.
I think I'm sure I've talked about it in this series at some point, but tool-assisted speedruns or tool-assisted anything they just completely blow my mind.
They're really fun to
How
watch.
people figure that stuff out.
Well, they play it at like 1 frame per second, and they find these like frame perfect little things where you hit the enemy at the very correct pixel as Knuckles that it shoots you directly straight up to the fucking top of the screen, and you know, shit like that. The Sonic 3 and Knuckles tool-assisted speedruns, those are always really fun to watch. And Sonic 2 as well. Because you see people beat the level in like, you know, seconds. Yeah, I'm always gonna get a few Fire Agas off, and then he's like, nope, I'm gonna explode into scenery. Thankfully, you can block the scenery, and if you have healing block, it heals
walls,
you.
yeah.
So. Yeah, that move and the move where he like sucks you in, which is this move, and then it makes an explosion. Those are kind of his main moves. He still has the spinning flaming tornado move. He still has the move where he swipes you, and it's even worse because when he actually attacks you with his little weapon, it's worse because it's super fast and super hard to avoid. Oh, it was so close that time. But yeah, his attacks are really hard to avoid. Even if you're fucking, you know, cartwheeling like a fiend, it's still really hard to avoid his moves. And he likes to do his swiping attack, and then he immediately goes into the tornado, and it's like just enough time that you're recovered, but you can't heal, and he kills you, even if you have second chance. That's really how they get you with the optional bosses. They have moves that lock you in and you can't recover from or heal.
Yeah.
And then there's one optional boss that has a move that always kills you if it hits you.
Oh.
You cannot get hit by
Sounds
it
fair.
ever. No, it's the worst thing ever. It literally will always kill you. It's such a fucking pain. But yeah, he like knocks you to the ground and then hits you again with enough time that you couldn't possibly heal, but second chance and once more have worn off. So yeah, it's bad. At least they were. At least, you know, it's nice though because they made an actually challenging boss that, you know, they know what you're going to be doing to prep for him, and they exploit the game mechanics to make it actually difficult. And so the I think the optional bosses in Kingdom Hearts definitely have really great design because they're all actually challenging and generally not in a grindy way. Although I say that and I'm doing this right now, but
some of them can be. Yeah.
Yeah. The first optional boss is hilarious because for Terra he's insanely hard, and then both Aqua and Ventus have a way of beating him that just completely makes him a joke, and it's really kind of amazing.
Or Terra.
Well, it's just because a lot of it has to do with his invincibility frames.
Yeah. Well,
although this has to do with unique commands to Ventus and Aqua that trivialize it. That and the invincibility frames. Whereas with Terra, you have to exploit his most powerful finishing move, which is the one where like meteors rain down. I don't know if I actually ever showed it off, but you make like
I think you might have.
You should make like a series of meteors rain down, and you're invincible the whole time. It stuns the boss, and does pretty decent damage, but it's just the biggest pain in the ass to actually execute it. Even like right in front of the dude's face, I can't even fucking hit him. It's annoying because the animation takes forever, so you're like, well, anyway, so this boss, you know, I had a really hard time with him as Terra because of the lack of invincibility frames, and here he's just like, you know, he barely even hits me.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's the part where I almost die.
Oh,
But I managed to hit him with the fire
he hit you like
rockets.
once. Oh, that stunned him out of doing whatever he was about to do.
It did, yeah, the one fireball. He would have killed me if that fireball hadn't hit him. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this is why Aqua's the most broken, because she, you know, like I said, triple Fire Raga is just... Because Fire Raga stuns him, it just basically eliminates the difficulty. You know, I can get like 4 or 5 of these off at once. Except then he does that. Seeker Mine's good for when he pops out of the ground. If you drop mines in front of you, that takes off like half a bar of health, but actually hitting him with it is another question. That's not the easiest thing. I think this time I actually walk right up to him and do it. Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh.
I almost got
Well, that's too bad.
2 rounds.
Is he like dragging you in with a hole in his head?
No, he's like,
Does he have a blowhole?
I don't know what he's
Or is he leaning forward?
He's like causing, he's sucking you in. Like that. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, but it looks like he's doing it out of like the top of his head. In some weird.
I've never actually
abstract
looked
fashion.
that close.
I don't know. Eh.
He's so close to being dead. Oh. Sorry, there's only like 2 minutes left in this video. You get a really good reward for doing this, though. It's definitely worth it.
Oh boy. I wonder. Well, I actually do wonder because I have no idea. Wonder what it is.
Well, I at least equipped the pixie pedal so my magic would be more powerful, otherwise this would have taken even longer. Oh, that could have been bad again. Oops. Asshole.
Come on. Why does he have a cage for a hammerhead?
Because it's full of fire and shit.
Oh.
That's his weapon.
Would that really...
It explodes! It explodes when he hits the ground with it, and it shoots fire everywhere.
Alright, I guess that's practical?
I don't know, it's supposed to be a hammer, I guess. A flaming hammer.
Oh.
You cannot escape this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. You have to beat. You pretty much have to beat all the other arena matches to get this one.
And it's just all 8 bosses in a row.
It's just a boss rush. You get a ton of medals though.
What do those do again?
You can trade them in for stuff like commands. There's a lot of the friendship commands you have to buy that way. So you get the ultimate weapon keyblade. So I'd say that was definitely worth it.
Great. Cool.
You can't change your weapon while you're in the arena, but
If you go out to
if you
space...
go to ultimate weapon, strength 7, magic 6, and it's the longest keyblade, possible keyblade for everybody. Obviously, Terra has the longest keyblades, but you can see it's retardedly long and super powerful. Has like a 75% crit rate.
and it kind of looks like a sword.
It's the same ultimate weapon that's been in every Kingdom Hearts game. So next time,
We
final
put it to use.
episode. Woo!
Whoa.